Hi, Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your December 30th, 2024 new moon reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me tremendously, so thank you so very much for doing so. And if you are interested in a private reading or a gift card, check out my website, danehartguidedmessages.com. And for all of you who have given super thanks, that is just mind blowing. Thank you so very much. You guys are just the very best. So, and I try to keep this all very, well, not try to, I keep this all very grassroots, and it's all just us here. So thank you so very much. Now, before we dive into this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds, letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. All right, Gemini, let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. We're crowned with with the Queen of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, the Tower, the Ten of Swords. Okay, this is going to ring very true for so many. The Six of Swords, the Star, Strength, the Two of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, and the Moon. So let me just check and make sure everything's in frame. Okay. All right, so I'm going to move these down because the last card is a little bit out, and I want you to be able to see it all. And I hope you all are doing really, really well, having a great holiday season. Okay. So we're crowned with the Queen of Cups, water sign energy, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. If you have water sign energy in your chart, right, this is going to come through very, very powerfully. Wherever this energy is located in your chart, it's going to be like kind of like what leads the ship during this time. But also note that your emotions, your heart, your passion is going to be what's guiding you forward during this time, during this moon. It's very interesting because this new moon is in Capricorn. Okay. And the sister sign to Capricorn is Cancer. And Cancer, if we're born on the cusp of Cancer, if we have Cancer in our chart, when you have a sister sign, it can bring out the best or it can bring out the worst in the energy. And here, there is a sense of like, how do I let my heart move forward after I've been, kind of emotionally through the ringer when it comes to vampiric energy, when it comes to feeling drained and overwhelmed and doubting and fearing. And here with the Queen of Pentacles, you're getting a gift of prosperity, success, bounty, abundance. The queens are coming forward. This is very strong feminine energy during this moon for you, Gemini. And we have this linked here with the Queen of Swords looking right at the moon. Yes, she has a robin flying into her hand. So if robin has a significance to you, if it's a name, if it's your name, if it's a name of somebody that you know or love, that's important. Or if it just has that significance of like a robin, focusing on that energy, focusing on that meaning is going to be important. This moon is going to illuminate you in a way that you hadn't thought was possible or you hadn't thought you needed. It grounds you, but it's also going to open you up spiritually to your karmic path, to what you spiritually desire, to how you need to move forward for you. And with the Queen of Pentacles, this is saying, hey, take care of yourself. If you have earth sign energy in your chart, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, right? If you're born on the cusp with Taurus, again, if you have that in your chart, that's going to come forward, that part of your personality. If you have water sign and earth sign energies in your life, these people are going to play a prominent role. Now, you can be dealing with some energy during this time that's very draining, that's very overwhelming. But you are also going through a transformative time with the Tower coming forward. So this moon is, it's all about staying grounded and centered, not taking other people's advice too seriously or letting others, decide for us. It's really staying in our power, staying in ourselves, and listening to our intuition. When the Tower comes, the way that we have been looking at things really starts to change, and the way that we see ourselves starts to change as well. We've had our mind blown, right? Our world has opened in a way that maybe we wanted, maybe we didn't want, but it changed the way we see the world. And it's through the 10 of Swords, it's through 10 years of, or, a count of 10, 10 days, 10 weeks, 10 months, 10 years of knowledge, of transformation, of intensity, that we are seeing ourselves reborn. We are seeing ourselves come out of the chaos that we have been in for maybe the last 10 months, heck, for some of us, the last 10 years. And now we're seeing us gather this knowledge, gather this understanding, and move forward. Towards what, you may ask? And that is the star. That's Aquarius energy time frame, January 20th to February 18th. Expect that getting your footing during the new year will take all of Capricorn time period, which is from December 22nd to January 19th. Once you go through that transitional stage, you're going to find that you have a bit more of a footing, a bit more of an understanding in Aquarius time period. But this is also leading you towards what you deeply want, what your soul is going after, what's, passionate for you, what's powerful for you. But it's also remembering, not your cross your fingers, I want everybody to see this dream, but it's really starting to connect with the dream that you were born with in your soul, in yourself, kind of why you were incarnated on this earthly plane. And it brings us then to the Strength card. It brings us then to very strong Leo energy, time frame July 23rd to August 22nd. But it's strength through kindness. And we're going to see that in ourselves time and time again as we lead with the heart, with the Queen of Cups, as we hold up what is most sacred to us. Because in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, the cups are a representative of the Holy Grail. Now, whether you believe in the Holy Grail or not is irrelevant, but it is said to be the cup or the bowl or whatever that caught the blood of Christ when he was being crucified. So however you visualize that, it is supposed to be the most sacred of sacreds. And what we are going to see here is that we're holding up what is most sacred to us. And as we do so, we're finding strength through love, through compassion. It is the agape love, right? The Greek agape love, which is selfless love, instead of, they had like, what was it? 4 words for love. And the agape love is like the most selfless. And it's not sacrificing yourself for everybody else, but it is moving forward in this world with gentle love and kindness. And that is the true strength, even though our world may not think so. It moves us then to the Two of Wands. You're going to see doors starting to open, but you're also going to see yourself starting to open these doors that just felt closed for a really long time, felt overwhelmed for a really long time. It's like, oh no, I couldn't possibly do this or that. And now it's like, yeah, I'm stepping out. I'm doing this. I'm going after what I want. We have the Ace of Pentacles here. This is a gift from God's source spirit, however you see the divine, the universe. It's a perfect gift for a Capricorn moon in a Capricorn time period, because what we're going to see here is that, we set our intentions during this moon, and they will come into fruition 6 months from now. So it's not just the next full moon in 15 days. It's 6 months from now. How are we seeing our intentions come forward and, embraced, given birth to, transformed? So here we have the gift of prosperity and success and bounty and abundance. We're taking this gift and we're seeing ourselves move forward towards the ever-changing face of ourselves, towards facing the fears that we have and doubts that hold us back. And now we're going to see ourselves embracing our voice, cutting through, monotony, doubt, fear, hurt, pain, knowing that we have transformed, also knowing, Gemini, that the Queen of Swords, which represents us in the minor arcana, okay, we are represented by the swords, is one of the fiercest queens. She's the fiercest queen, but she's also the most masculine of the queens. And so the Queen of Swords gets a bad rap. Everybody loves the Queen of Cups. Everybody. I remember one of my teachers of the tarot, she was like, the Queen of Cups is second only to the Empress. She is selfless and giving and wonderful and connective of heart. And I love how that's how we describe women. Like, that's how we just want, female energy to be. But it isn't how all female energy is. And that's perfectly fine. We're not supposed to be the giving tree till we're all used up and then we just, fall away into this earth. Absolutely not. The Queen of Swords reminds us to be fierce. She reminds us to be bold, to cut through doubts and fears that we have within ourselves that we're facing head on this earthly plane. And it doesn't matter how we identify ourselves. It doesn't matter if we're male or female or, however we are. What we're going to see here is that we're facing fears and we're hesitant about being perceived as not being nice or being too bossy or being too, outspoken. And you know what? Now we just are like, it's not that we don't care, we do, but it's like, no, I'm not letting your perception of me rule me. And that's going to be a very powerful thing. We then have the moon, which is Pisces energy, February 19th to March 20th. So Aquarius energy goes into Pisces energy. And what I love about this new moon is that you have the moon and the sun and the stars coming forward. You just don't have the sun here, right? And we might have it in our subconscious, but we have the night sky coming forward. And you're going to find solace in the quiet of the night sky. You're going to find deeper understanding in the intention, in the understanding, in the connection of what you are stepping into in yourself. And that's just a beautiful thing. And that's a powerful thing. So let's see what Spirit has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. We have the duck. It says, find comfort and balance in simple ways. You have support all around you. And even if you're feeling like, Dane, I don't have this support, right? It's just me. It's from your angels. It's from your spirit guides, which we might sit there and say, what the heck good is that, But it means something. When we connect to the spirit world, when we connect to something greater than ourselves, we start to open up our world. And then we really start to see why we're here. We start to connect with what brings joy and power forward in our lives. And it's going to transform us. It's going to give us that strength of kindness that changes our world completely. It moves us then to our chakra energy. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Okay, so we have creativity. This is the sacral chakra. This is our sensual energy, our creative energy coming forward. And during this moon, we're going to be very creative. But what's really going to be cool with this moon is that we have the queens coming forward, right? Creativity, insight, compassion, love, bringing it all forward. And Capricorn energy is making it practical. So we're going to have this very kind of sensual, creative, I want to say Earth Mother, but that always bothers me because I always think, again, of the giving tree. And if you don't know the story, it's about this tree that this boy absolutely loves. And he swings on it as a little kid. And then he's like, oh, I need a bat. So he takes a branch. And then, he winds up like cutting down the whole entire tree. And the tree is like, yes, of course, I'll give this all to you. And I don't think that we should do that. I don't think we should sacrifice ourselves to make somebody else happy. A bit of sacrifice and a bit of balance. Balance is important, but sacrifice is always going to happen in relationships, but not to the fact that they'll just cut you down and use you up. So just be aware of that. Here, when I'm saying Earth Mother, it is very much that sense of fierce, powerful energy. And it's stepping into that sense of creativity, right? Because the earth creates, it grows, and it has storms. It is just unpredictable. It is powerful, and it's our home. So what we're going to be looking at here during this time is how we connect to the home of ourselves and the power of ourselves and the beauty of us. Again, no matter how we identify, it's stepping into that power. And it moves us then to the energy to be mindful of. And I don't think I finished my thought with Capricorn energy makes everything so practical. It makes everything so practical. It's ruled by Saturn. It's top-down structure. We're ruled by Mercury. So, we love to talk. We love to create, but we can get distracted. So if you have Capricorn in your chart, that Capricorn is going to be like activated, and you're going to see yourself being able to get things done. Like if you focus yourself, like we can get distracted, of course. But if you focus yourself during this time and during this moon, set your attentions, say, what do I want to create? How do I want to move forward? What am I cultivating within me? You're going to change your whole existence. And this is like a fantastic kickstarting moon. I mean, seriously, this new moon is awesome for the new year. Out ending 2024, beginning 2025. This is perfect. So let's see here the energy we have to be mindful of. This is the Six of Wands. So we have that's the Six of Swords. So the Six of Wands is being mindful, first of all, of following somebody else because they really come across like they know everything. So just be mindful about that, but also be mindful that you're going to set really unrealistic expectations for yourself. So if you're, let's say, setting New Year's resolutions, because this moon is right, almost on the new year, like, right? So what we're going to see here is the sense of wanting everything to move super, super, super fast. It's not going to move super fast. We like things to move super fast, and it moves fast in our mind because, again, Mercury rules us. But we need to balance ourselves and ground ourselves to say, okay, like, how do I cultivate this forward, and how do I embrace more of what I need to see, like more of what I want for me? So that's going to be important during this time. Slow and steady does win the race. It can feel excruciating, but also don't get discouraged because you can easily get discouraged, Gemini. It moves us then to our subconscious spirit message, which is the grouse. And it says, embrace the power of dance and movement to achieve your highest guidance. Don't forget to move your body. I always joke that when I have really good work days, I have really bad move days. So just being aware of that might be you too. Or if you can't move, if that's not accessible for you, the visualization of movement and just letting the energy flow through you is going to be really good as well. So just remembering to move your body and to connect with the movement of your body, just the sensual grace of you is going to be very important and is very important. It moves us then to the energy to be mindful of. Be mindful first of ignoring your inner child with the Princess of Swords, Gemini. So, excuse me. When the Princess of Swords comes forward, there is the sense of our inner voice, our inner child voice needs to be heard. We've squished her down. Now we need to hear her. That's going to be a very important thing. There is also a sense of like, we can have a bit of temper tantrums, right? There's a lot that's being expected of us. Socially, we can be, like things can be chaotic and we like things to be nice and calm and quiet, or, things can be too quiet. We want things to be more chaotic depending on our personality. So here, just know that we can have a bit of temper tantrums and we need to look at that within ourselves and say, okay, how can I regulate this? Like getting more sleep, making sure I'm eating properly for me, like what we do with little kids, like we need to do it for ourselves too. So just being aware of that is going to be super important. And crowned with peace, with the crown chakra, is everything during this time: peace, love, compassion, quiet, centering, and visualizing yourself picking up that crown of peace and placing it on your head. I love that the subconscious message is the Fool. And for this moon, a lot of people are getting the Fool, where it's a sense like, I need to take that leap of faith. I need to jump in and create what I want to create, be who I want to be in my life and for myself. If not now, then when? If not me, then who? Type of deal. So embracing that energy for you, Gemini, is going to be important. It's going to be powerful, and it's going to set you apart. This is your time to fly. And yes, as human beings with gravity, you have to come back down to earth. But this is going to be the moon that helps us plan, helps us look at things, so we land gracefully instead of falling flat on our face. All right, Gemini. I hope this reading has resonated with you. And again, we'll see the intentions that we put forward in this moon in 6 months. So around, Gemini season comes forward the power of the Capricorn full moon. So making your intentions and really focusing not on the expectation of everybody else for you, but what is your expectation for you? What do you want? Because you know it. Just sometimes it seems silly, or it seems like, oh, that can't possibly be. It has to be grander, it has to be this, or it has to be that, or it's like, no, it just has to be you. All right, Gemini. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I'm sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this new moon and of yourself. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Gemini. May blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all. Have a blessed new moon. Happy holidays and Happy New Year. Bye.